and his big red chair. I'm old Tom. Of course, this is my big red comfy chair. We've got a fabulous show for you today. But listen, after the show, you stay tuned on because I've got a very important message for you boys and girls. All right, but right now, let's go see what's on today on old Tom and his big red chair, and I'll see you soon. Well, hello boys and girls. You recognise me, I'm old Tom, but I'm not in my big red chair today, am I? I'm at a different place, boys and girls, and I'm going to do some story magic for you. I love story magic, and the story I've got for you today is one of my favourite ones. It's about Goldilocks, a little girl named Goldilocks. And the story is called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There we are, can you read that? Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Now, a lot of you would have heard this story, boys and girls, but some of you probably never heard it before, so I'm going to tell you all about it, all right? Now, Goldilocks was a lovely little girl. She was a very good girl, and the family lived right on the edge of the woods, and a garden was at the back of a garden led onto the woods. And Mummy and Daddy always told her, Goldilocks, you must never ever go into the woods by yourself because there's all kinds of strange animals in there that could hurt you, isn't there, boys? And not only that, but if you walk in there and all the trees look the same, you could get lost. Well, Goldilocks is a very good girl because she never went into the woods except for one day, boys and girls. One day, she's in the garden, she's playing ball. She's throwing it up and catching it and throwing it higher and getting it. And she's doing it really high. She went to catch it and missed it, and it bounced and went into the woods. And she thought, oh well, it couldn't have gone very far. I'll just walk in and have a look. And she walked in, she's looking around for it, boys and girls, and she never found it. She's looking for it, she never found it. But she thought, I'll go back home. She turned around, she didn't know, she was lost, boys and girls. All she could see was trees. Oh, she was very sad. She was very sad. Then she started walking, boys and girls, through the woods. And she'd been walking for a long time and she was so tired, and she was really tired, and she was hungry and she was thirsty. Boys and girls, and she didn't know what to do. But all of a sudden, boys and girls, she saw a house in the middle of the woods. I've got a picture of it, would you like to see it? Yeah! All right, it's there. What a beautiful house. It's got a red roof, it's got stepping stones, I think you can see the toadstools on the trees. And it's got smoke coming out of the chimney. And she thought, there's someone lives there. I'll go and knock on the door because I'm really tired and I'm really hungry and I could really do with a drink. So she went up and she knocked on the door. Hello, she says. My name's Goldilocks. Is there anyone at home? There was no answer. No. So she knocked again. Hello, anyone home? And there was no answer. So she tried the door and the door opened. So she walked in, boys and girls. She walked in, and as she walked in, she saw a table. And the table had got a great big dish, a medium-sized dish, and a small dish. And it had got a big glass of water, a medium glass of water, and a small glass of water. Well, she was very hungry and very thirsty, and it was full of porridge. Yes, it was full of, all these dishes were full of porridge. But she thought, I need a drink, so she sat down, and there was 3 chairs, a big chair, a medium chair, and a very small one. She tried to get in the big chair first, but it was way too big and she couldn't climb into it, boys and girls. And then she tried the medium chair. Oh, that was no good either, that was a bit too high. So she sat in the little chair, and that was just right. Wow. When she sat on it, she broke it, boys and girls. That's right. Aww. She was too strong for it. Anyway, she decided to have a drink. She picked the big glass up, but it was too big for her to hold. And she took the second biggest glass, and that was a bit too heavy for her to hold. And she took the little glass, she drank all the water. That's right. She said, I'm hungry. I don't think these people will mind if I have some of their porridge. And she took the big one first. Wow, it had father on it. And she tasted that porridge. Oh, she couldn't have that. It was too hot, boys and girls. It was burning the mouth. Aww. So she tried Mother's porridge. She didn't know they were bears then. She tried Mother porridge. And boys and girls, that was too cold. That was really cold. Aww. So she tried this baby's porridge. And baby's porridge was all just right. So she ate it all up. But she was very tired too, boys and girls. So I'll just go and have a sleep. So she went upstairs and went in the bedroom. And in the bedroom were 3 beds. There was a great big bed. And she I'll lie on that big bed. She jumped on it. Oh, but that was too hard, boys and girls. She couldn't sleep on that one. So she tried the neck. There's a bed, a medium-sized bed, and she jumped on that one, and that was too soft, boys and girls. She got sunk right in. She couldn't sleep on that one. So she tried the smallest bed, boys and girls, and that was just right, and she went straight to sleep. Now, what Goldilocks didn't know is living in that house was 3 bears. That's right. There was Mother Bear, Father Bear, and Baby Bear. And when they'd been for a walk while the tea was going cold, while the dinner was going cold, boys and girls, and they came back and they sat on the chair, and Father Bear said, "Someone's been sitting on my chair." And Mother Bear said, "Someone's been sitting on my chair." And Baby Bear started crying. He said, "What are you crying about?" He said, "Someone's been sitting on my chair and he'd broken it." Aww. And he says, "Oh, right, okay." Well, they put in some cushions on the floor and they sat down. And Father Bear said, "Somebody's been drinking my water." And Mother Bear said, "Somebody's been drinking my water." And Baby Bear started crying again. She said, "What are you crying for this time?" She said, "Someone's been drinking my water and they've drunk a lot. I've got none left." Aww. Oh. Mother says, "Oh, well, let's have our dinner." So Father Bear looks at his dish and he says, and his spoon was it. He says, "Someone's been eating my dinner." And Mother looks at her dish and there's a spoon in that one too. She says, "Someone's been eating my dinner." And Baby Bear started crying. He said, "What are you crying for this time?" He says, "Someone's been eating my dinner and they've eaten it all up." Aww. And Mummy says, "Oh, well, let's go to bed." And they went up to bed. And Father Bear, by the way, would you like to see a picture of Father Bear? I've got a picture of him somewhere, I think, in here. Where's a picture of Father Bear? I'm sure I've got a picture of Father Bear in here. Oh, yes, I have. I can see him, but you can't, can you? Yes! What do you mean you can? I can see him, you can't. Yes! You can. All right, if you can see Father Bear, what's he wearing on his head? A top hat. Oh, you must be able to see him. Oh, well. And Father Bear went. Father Bear started walking upstairs, and Mother Bear started walking upstairs. I've got a picture of Mother Bear. Would you like to see it? Yes! You would. I can see it, but you can't, can you? Yes! Yeah. No, you can't. I can see it, but no, you can't. All right, if you can see it, what's she wearing? A white hat and an apron? Oh, I think somebody's told you. Never mind, Baby Bear. You're not going to see Baby Bear. Only I can see Baby Bear. What? Pardon? No, you can't see Baby Bear. All right, if you can see Baby Bear, what is he wearing? Nothing. Oh, we better not look any more then, had we? No, we hadn't. Boys and girls. So first of all, Father Bear walked into the bedroom. And I'll put this because he's got his name on. Father Bear said, "Somebody's been lying on my bed." Yeah, that's what he said. And Mother Bear said, "Someone's been lying on my bed." Oh, because she left all creases in the sheets around the pillows. And Baby Bear started crying again, as he always did. And he says, "Someone's been sleeping on my bed, and she's still here." And at that, Goldilocks woke up and looked up, saw these 3 bears, and it really frightened her, boys and girls. She run downstairs, run out of the house, and she run in a straight line. And she managed to get back home. And she never, ever went into the woods again. That's why you should always do as the adults ask you to do. Would you like to see Goldilocks? Yes! I couldn't hear that. Would you all like to see Goldilocks? Yes! You would? All right, boys and girls. There's Goldilocks. That's the end of the story. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story, boys. I love these stories, these magical stories. Isn't she beautiful? She's got golden hair, she's got a beautiful dress on, and she's got diamonds in her dress. Oh, she's really beautiful. Boys and girls, it's time for me to go. I'll come back one day with some more magic. Would you like that? Yes, you will. Oh, that's wonderful. From old Tom, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, boys and girls. Bye-bye. Well, another fabulous show. I enjoy these shows. I hope you do too. Now, before I go, there's something I want to talk to you about. And that is, Mummy has sent me an email saying that the children, she does all this beautiful dinner for them. They have a couple of mouthfuls and then they go. They don't eat anymore, and that, that makes Mummy really sad. So I'll tell you something. When you come home, try not to have, if you're hungry, have a little tiny snack, but don't have anything else. And when your mum does dinner, try and eat as much as you can. And always tell your mum, thank you very much for today, it was really beautiful, because that'll make mum happy. Would you do that for me? Oh, that's good. Now it's time for me to go. I'll be back on the next episode of Old Tom and his Big Red Chair. So from Old Tom, and of course my Big Red Chair, see you next time. Bye-bye everyone. Bye-bye.